What is up, everyone? We just survived the bloodbath of the double dungeon, but the real story starts now. Jinwoo is awake, the system is live, and the world's weakest hunter is about to start his grind. Today we're breaking down episode 3 of Solo Leveling, from the One Punch Man workout to that first terrifying solo dungeon. Let's get into it. In a world where your fate is written in stone the moment you wake up, Sung Jinwoo was born a footnote. They called him the world's weakest hunter, a man who stepped into E-rank dungeons and came out on a stretcher. But in the blood-soaked altar of a hidden temple, the rules of the universe just broke. Most hunters die when their hearts stop. For Jinwoo, the end of his life was just the beginning of a loading screen. Welcome to the day the weakling died, and the player was born. Jinwoo wakes up. His first instinct isn't to look at the room, but to check for his limbs. In this world, magic can't regrow what's been lost. Look at his face. That's the look of a man who remembers being torn apart. But as the white sheets pull back, we see the impossible. His legs and arms are perfectly intact. This isn't healing magic, it's a restoration. The system has treated his near-death experience like a corrupted save file and simply restored him to factory settings, as Wu Jinchul and the White Tiger Guild appear. The association is there, and they are suspicious. They suspect a second awakening, the only known way a hunter can get stronger. They test him, expecting a surge of mana that rivals an S rank. The result? A mana count of 10. Utterly pathetic. The irony here is delicious. Jinwoo is hiding a world-shattering secret behind the mask of his own perceived weakness. While they pity him, he's staring at a floating holographic screen they can't even see. A digital ping. The cold, mechanical sound of the system. The system gives him a daily quest: 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10 kilometers run. He ignores it as a hallucination, until the clock strikes midnight, the penalty zone. CUE, heavy wind, and the sound of shifting sand. A monstrous roar. The system doesn't negotiate. When Jinwoo fails to train, he's dropped into a desert hellscape for a 4-hour penalty quest. Chased by a centipede the size of a train, he realizes the system isn't a gift, it's a master. It's not here to help him, it's here to force him to evolve or die in the sand. This is the moment he stops being a victim and starts being an athlete, driving percussion as Jinwoo begins his real-world training. He starts doing the work. Every rep, every mile, rewards him with stat points. This is where the math of the show begins. Strength, agility, sense. He's no longer just a person, he's a build. He dumps his points into strength and agility. He's tired of being slow. He's tired of being weak. He receives a random loot box, and inside is a key to Hapjeong Station. His first private dungeon. No raid party. No witnesses. Just him and the monsters. The Subway Instance Dungeon. Distorted industrial base. The sound of flickering lights and growling shadows. Jinwoo enters the subway. A magical barrier locks behind him. The message is clear: level up or stay here forever. The goblins, once his greatest fear, now they are just targets. He notices their movements are slower, his reflexes sharper. The steel-fanged Leakin, the wolf lunges. Jinwoo's sword breaks. Voiceover. Watch his eyes change. The panic is gone. He's calculating. He uses his bare hands, his environment, his newfound strength. And then, the ding. And that brings us to the end of today's session. If you enjoyed these voices, please drop a like on the video. It's the best way to help this channel beat the YouTube algorithm.